Hey folks, welcome to the Institute and this week's Top 10. Now, it's going to be people dressed like Santa Claus. See, here's the thing. If you dress up like Santa Claus, I buy it. I thought I would just have a top 10, but I have so many of these that I decided I could have done a whole Fiverr collection on them. So rather than do a top 10, I'm going to do something unique and different today. I'm going to do a top 20. And I'm going to start right down here with C-3PO, COS Baby from Hot Toys. Now, Hot Toys loves to do these silly little, they'll dress up the COS Babies different ways for the holidays. You can see there on the right, there's a little card they send you saying, hey, thanks for all the support, blah, blah, blah. They'll usually do some sort of one of these for each one of the holidays. You notice over there, this is the more recent one they did with Mandalorian. Down here, this is kind of a cool one. This is one of their true type bodies they had done. They packaged it up for the holidays in 2010 and sent it out to folks. But number 20 here is going to be C-3PO. And he's a great example of somebody who's just really got a Santa hat on. The first 6 of these in my top 20 are actually going to be like that. Jar Jar gets the number 19 spot. Jar Jar's never gotten into any of my lists. So, getting any spot is a pretty big deal for him. This is the Gentle Giant Mini Bust. This was one that they sent out to people again as a gift. Slapped some Christmas lights on him and a really cool Christmas hat, Santa hat, and called it a day. So he's number 19 rather. Number 18 is another one of these where somebody decided, hey, we need to put a Santa hat on somebody. It's that time of the year, and I have a ton of these. Several that you're not going to see. Quite a few, actually, that you're not going to see. But the little Mini-Mates Spock here in the bag. Isn't he cute? Nice little hat on him. Companies do love to do this for the holidays. He's going to get number 18. Another one that was similar to that is Palisades did one of the little 4-inch Army of Darkness ash figures with a Santa hat on, but he's not going to be in the list. The next 2 are going to be from Palisades, though. 17 is going to come out of their Ren and Stimpy line, where they put a Santa hat and a beard on log. You know, log, fun for kids. They did a different log for each one of their figures in that first wave, and they also did a few that were exclusives. And this was their Christmas exclusive. Could have swore I had one boxed up there too. I know I have boxed one around somewhere. They also did, speaking of Palisades, and doing Christmas figures for giveaways, they did Rizzo. Rizzo is one of my favorite characters in general. Here he is. Now you notice there's 2 of them wearing the Christmas hat. The sleeves on the jackets are different. One of them's green, one of them's red. So that's a variant. The Christmas lights did not come with them. I just thought they looked cute. So there we have Rizzo. And Rizzo's coming in at number 16. Number 15 is the last of the figures that all they've got really is a Santa hat. And that's any one of the Ghostbusters that Diamond Select did wearing the Santa hats. You can see the 3 of the 4 of them here I've got out on the shelf from Ghostbusters 2 are wearing the Santa hats. And they're coming in at 15. Now, number 14 is one I just picked up this year. It is not a license that I'm particularly interested in, but when I saw the character dressed up as Santa, I just had to have him, and that would be Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Here he is in his Santa costume, ready to rip your heart out. Right next to him here is number 13, Spawn. Yeah, Spawn does have the Santa hat on, but he's also got the bag full of toys. McFarlane's done some interesting Christmas-themed figures. We're going to see some more of those in some of the other lists coming up next week. Number 12 Came from DC Direct in their Batman the Animated Series line. The Joker. Not only does he have the hat on, he's got some nice red and green colors going there. Perfect for the holiday season. Now we're going to take a long walk to get to a number 11. See, that's the thing about these kind of lists. These guys are spread out all over the place. But this is a figure that you knew had to be on the list somewheres. Because I love the line in general, so I certainly wasn't going to forget one of the main characters dressed up like Santa Claus, and that would be World of Springfield. Homer Simpson. Here he is in the living room, hanging out with the family. This was the Christmas set in his Santa suit. So let's see. That's the first 10 already. Let's get to the second 10, starting with, on the other side here, only a couple feet from that, but we got to walk all the way around to the other side to be able to see them. This is when we start getting really cool figures where they went out of their way. Shrek here has a really nifty Santa outfit on. The whole thing, the jacket, the hat, and went all out. You even have Donkey that he came with his own Santa hat on. So Shrek comes in at number 10. Another cartoon character. Notice how they like to dress cartoon characters up as Santa. Another cartoon character dressed up as Santa is Bender. We got Bender dressed up not just with the hat, but also with the red body. Perfect for matching up with Robot Santa. Even looks good there with the Robot Devil. Now, number 8 is a character that we are getting a lot more interested in these days. Seems like everybody and their brother talks about Krampus. But only one company I know of, Fresh Monkey Fiction, has done Krampus dressed up like Santa Claus. And here he is with their Santa Claus and a couple of their other figures. Now that's Krampus to the left without the Santa suit on. But this version of him disguised as Santa is one of my favorites. Which is why he gets number 8 on the list. Number 7 on the list. Another great series is Nightmare Before Christmas. We've already done a series about them, a video. And of course, Jack Skellington has came more than once in the Santa Claus costume. So let's see. That's number 7. Ooh, we're going to go to number 6. And number 6 is another. Oh, look at there. Homer's talking to us. Here we have Snoopy. And he's not only got the costume on, he's wearing the fake beard. These were by Playing Manus. Done for the Charlie Brown Christmas show. Number 5 on the list is a Star Wars, another Star Wars, but this time it's an action figure. Yoda. Yeah, they dressed up Yoda. You know, he's got a big bag of toys for the kids. Hopefully those weren't the Jedi kids. And he's going to take them and, do the whole Santa bit. He gets number 5. Now we're into the top 4. We're into some really great Santas here. Technically not Santas, that's the whole point. And number 4 is the Mall Santa Zombie. This is one of the sideshows, part of the Dead line that they did. And it's a fantastic zombie, complete with his bag of goodies for all the kids. I love the bloody costume. It's an interesting juxtaposition of the two concepts. So number 3 on the list. It's another one of my favorite all-time characters, dressed up like Santa. The Swedish Chef. Here he is right over here. He didn't come with the wreath. I added that, but the scale was just so good I couldn't resist. And there we have the Swedish Santa. I also have a early test shot of this guy with different colored gloves. Number 2 on the list comes from NECA and is actually part of a movie that many of us consider a Christmas movie, Gremlins. Here he is dressed up as Santa Claus. Really high quality costume, fuzzy, great material, nicely tailored for such a weird body. Easily gets my number 2 spot. And also, I don't know if I'm going to get to mention them in another video, but we did have the 4 Christmas Caroler Gremlins. Perfect for this season. Great to put on your shelf in the house with the rest of your Christmas decorations. And who's number 1? The number 1 character dressed up like Santa Claus? Why, it's the Grinch. And there's 2 versions that McFarlane did here. There's this one with Cindy Lou Who. It's a great playset, but I think it really is this one where he's attaching the horn. That is my absolute favorite. So there we have my top 20 characters dressed like Santa Claus. That was a particularly long one because there were so many of them. Wednesday we'll have another favorite collection as we get close to wrapping up the holiday month. Make sure you subscribe, and I hope you're getting all your Christmas shopping done. Have a great week.